What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. This is another Reprogram Your Thinking video where I want to cause you to think about what you're allowed to dwell in your spirit. I'm back on again, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. Turn on your post notifications so that you'll know when I'm posting new videos. Guys, today, I would love to do YouTube videos every day. A lot of times I come on when something hits me, and today something hit me. I like I say, I watch a lot of YouTube and watch people's channels, watch people's podcasts, because I like to take things from them so I can build my podcast and build my YouTube channel up and learn things on how to present myself when I'm doing my videos. Now, again, I was watching a podcast. It was a clip of a podcast interview. It was The Pivot. Shout out to The Pivot. Shout out to Ryan Clark, Shannon Crowder, and Fred Taylor. They did an interview with Floyd Mayweather. And they asked him about NBA Youngboy, because NBA Youngboy has a child with his daughter. And then he told them, me and NBA talk about investing, properties, things of that nature. So basically, Floyd was trying to say, hey, whether y'all know it or not, the imagery that NBA Youngboy gives off, if y'all want to assume that, I'm leery of him, or I, am looking for him to do something that's going to make me react in a way where I'm going to badmouth him. No, I'm trying to show the young man something. And so he got off into the Diddy and Cassie situation. And he basically made a statement where he said, if it was my daughter, first of all, he said Diddy made a mistake. And then secondly, he said, if it was his daughter, he would be hurt. But she made the choice. Now, you probably say, Nick, are you coming on here to say whether he was wrong or right? No, I'm not. The Spirit has moved me to talk about choices. And in that situation, I feel that I'm talking about choices because think about us as young women. Think about us as young men. And as a man, think about a young man who enters into celebrity status, and the women know he has money. So he has a gang of women coming at him now that he probably wouldn't have gotten the time of day with if he wasn't who he was. Now, for a woman, if someone comes to me and tell me that they can make me a star, and they have a resume that proves that they can make stars out of people, as a young woman who wants to be a star, who has aspirations to be a star in whatever industry I'm in, whether it be Hollywood, the music industry, whatever, if someone tells me that they can make me a star and they have a resume that backs that up, I'm probably going to take them up on their offer. Now, here's what I'm talking about with choices. Now, we make celebrities out to be gods in our lives. I mean, if you watch the imagery of when a Michael Jackson was performing, and how the young girls would cry just watching him perform, they would cry. So, Nikki, what are you saying? We build people up in status. We give them that statue. And we put so much money in their pockets that what does money give them? power. So when we build these stars, we build the stars because we have to indulge in what they're selling. If I listen to a new Usher album and I'm telling everybody, woo, that new Usher is great, it's awesome, I let people hear it, they go buy the album. They let someone else hear it, they like it, they go buy the album. Nothing gains traction or sales better than word of mouth and people constantly promoting something. So what I'm basically trying to say is we need to treat celebrities as human beings because that's what they are. We build them up and treat them like they're gods. And so they, in actuality, whether we want to believe it or not, a lot of them have developed a God complex. A person like Diddy, if you watched Making the Band, this guy showed you what type of man he was. And everybody that was on the show was like, man, that was crazy. He made us walk to the Cheesecake Factory like that and get him some cheesecake. But those guys did it. Why? Because it was Diddy, and they felt like Diddy could make them a star. And they wanted it that bad that they wanted to do what he asked. And that was his motivation. You got to do whatever it takes by any means necessary. If I send you out to get cheesecake and you are at the bottom right now, if I send you out to get cheesecake, you better go get my cheesecake. If you want to continue in this competition. So I'm saying to us, we get so mad and irate with these stars and celebrities that we build up when we really need to be angry at ourselves. Because a lot of things come out and we still support these guys. If we don't buy their music, if we don't go to the movies and watch the movies that they put out, guess what? They don't make any money. If we didn't fall in love with Chris Brown, if we didn't fall in love with Nelly, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, if we didn't fall in love with their music and buy their music, who would Jay-Z be? Who would Diddy be? See, we get mad because we relinquish our power to people, because once they become stars, they're almost untouchable until enough becomes enough for people. I've said it before on my channel. Think about Beyonce. She has a group of people, and they put these people in a community that they call them the Beehive. And these guys are ready to go to bat anytime you say something about Beyonce. What does that say about us? Forget Beyonce and whatever she may do that we don't agree with. But how do you build a community to a person, a man, to where you're really willing to almost fight somebody if they say, hey, I don't like her music, or I don't like that she did that. You're ready to fight. You're almost ready to fight. You're attacking whoever says anything negative about Beyonce. What does that say about us? We build these people up. We build up the T.D. Jakes, the Kirk Franklins. And then when we find out they're human, we get angry. That's what I want to talk about. Make better choices. Who do you... I mean, I could give you a prime example. Prime example. 2 young ladies, they rap. I know they have 2 different fan base. One of the young ladies, right now she's a dual threat. She raps and she plays basketball for LSU. If anybody out there is really a fan of music and basketball, they know I'm talking about Floyd Johnson. Then there's the young lady, Lotto. She came from the rap game. Now here lately, that young lady has been getting all types of accolades. She's been performing on the big stages. And I know Floyd's time probably is coming. But what I'm saying is, it's 2 different brands of rap. But Lotto and her music, all of it may not, I don't really listen to her. But most of her music, to me, when you're talking about sex and money and things of that nature, that's not impressive to me. And I feel like it sells, though, because that's what the people want to hear. Floyd, on the other hand, she's speaking with substance. She's saying, I'm the voice of the young black women, and I'm that positive voice, and I'm letting you know all hope is not lost. But we make our choice on what we like and what we would rather hear and what we would rather put in and allow into our spirit. And so when we do that, we have to understand that we have the power, and we always have the power, but we relinquish it by constantly buying into what's being marketed to us. And then we buy it. And then once we find out those people are human beings just like us, then we're shocked. Then we're like, oh my God. It's almost like, I can't believe I like that person's music, or I watched that person's movie. Tyler Perry went from making plays to now his movies, his TV shows are taking over the airwaves almost. And that's because of us. Because I'm not going to lie, every holiday, me and my family, we would sit down and we would watch a Tyler Perry play on DVD every chance we got. Even though it was a play we probably seen 50 million times. But if we felt like we wanted to laugh and have a good time, we would watch a Tyler Perry play. What did that give Tyler Perry? Enough money to become as powerful as he is, to buy his own studio, and to so-called blackball somebody like Monique, who's been in the industry far way longer than Tyler Perry. But because of his status and what we've done for his career, as the people that have bought into what he's marketed to us. What are you saying, Nikki? I'm not gonna point the fingers, but I'm gonna say we gotta make better choices. I'm gonna say that we need to stop holding people to a standard that only Jesus Christ can live up to. Because of their worldly stature and status, it doesn't mean that they're perfect. So, Floyd Mayweather, in a sense, was correct. People make mistakes. Did he make a mistake? I'm not doing this video to speak on that. But I'm saying we have to make better choices, because we are the ones who buy the propaganda. We are the ones who buy music. We are the ones who go to concerts. People spend hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars to go see a concert. Beyonce had the highest ticket to watch her concert on the movie screen. $25. And I could guarantee you the Beehive showed up and paid that $25. And guess what, Beehive? And guess what, any Beyonce fan? She made money. And guess what that money did? Gave her a little bit more power. Gave her a little bit more notoriety. So let's stop just getting so upset because these celebrities are human beings. And the fact that we give them so much attention and power and they utilize it in the wrong way. That's what I will say. And that's what I came on to say and speak about. They have power that we have given to them because we buy into what they are selling. And it's all about agendas. It's all about movements. They had to get Diddy because now people are on, a crusade to, hey, we got to protect women, especially black women. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. But I also agree with the fact that we have to stop with the God complex that we have because we love these people so, and to a point where we don't even give a second thought when they ask us to do something that we may not even be comfortable with doing. But we do it because it's Diddy. We do it because it's Jay-Z. We do it because it's any celebrity you can think of. So I just want us to reprogram our thinking. I want us to think about what we are allowing to dwell in our spirit. Let's recover the life that the devil is trying to take from us each and every day. And most importantly, let's live a godly lifestyle. And remember, God may not be there when you want him, but he'll be there in the nick of time. Guys, we gotta stop and think and make better choices. Stop doing what we want to do and feeling as though it's right until it's proven to us that it's wrong. Like you have a lot of people that still, hey, I still listen to R. Kelly. I'm not here to knock anybody. But I am here to say that's why R. Kelly is R. Kelly. That's why Kevin Hart is Kevin Hart. Anytime those people make a move, they may be I see a lot of them have YouTube channels. Their YouTube channel is just that big because of their name. The content may not even be that good, but it's their name. And people want to hear what they have to say. They want to watch what they're talking about. They want to know their every move. So it's our choices that bring about the pain that we see every day that these young women and young boys and young children experience at the hands of their mentors, their idols. And to idolize somebody is a sin, and that's a big part of our problem. We idolize man. We idolize man until we figure out, hey, he's just a man. He's human. And then we get mad. And we make them the worst person in the world when it's really our choice. Guys, I love you. Peace be with you. And I hope and pray that this touches somebody and we start thinking and making better choices. I'm out. Have a blessed day.